Nigeria's second biggest airport, Abuja International, is to close next month for 6 weeks after huge potholes were found on its 34-year-old runway. Now, international airlines flying to Abuja have been instructed by the government to redirect their flights to Kaduna, a city nearly 225 kilometers away. As a result, Germany's biggest carrier, Lufthansa, has already announced it's suspending its route to Abuja, citing safety concerns on the highway between Kaduna and Abuja. Analysts expect that other international carriers will follow suit. And many businesses have opposed the move, arguing the closure might significantly hamper work in both public and private sectors. Well, we have Fidelis Umbo with us now here in the studio. Fidelis, of course, you know Nigeria very well. I want to ask you, potholes on a runway, it's a terrifying prospect. Have there been any serious accidents?
Well, we've had even Lufthansa, lose one of its landing gears.
Right.
And had to spend 3 days, the aircraft was more like abandoned for about 3 days before they could carry out repairs. I used the airport in December 2016. And when we landed, I was like, oh my God, yeah. It's an airport I'm used to. So this December was a really terrifying experience for me when we landed. It was really scary. So that was actually when it dawned on me that people complaining about this runway were actually right, that this is really something bad. We've had airlines.
What was your experience as you hit the runway?
As we hit the runway, it was more like almost like just like the kind of impact you have when you run into a ditch while driving on a major one.
My goodness.
I was like, is this a runway or did we skid off the runway?
Yeah, but it was the actual runway.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, is that typical of Nigerian infrastructure?
Well, the thing is, over the years, we have a situation where government actually, they don't really attend to issues of infrastructure when they're supposed to. Because Abuja Airport was built to last for 20 years. And then this is the 34th year that's been used. And nothing, has been really done in terms of upgrade, in terms of trying to, fix it. So it's not just peculiar to the airport. We have where even major roads, there are potholes. They wouldn't fix it until it gets really bad, where cars get, have to break down. Maybe it results in traffic before government really pays attention. We don't know whether maybe it's a case of them waiting until the contract, money for the contract is so huge for, before they really fix this, or whether they just don't want to pay attention when it's not serious yet.
I want to ask you about the alternative that's being offered to the international carriers. They're saying they can go to Kaduna, and from there they can go on to Abuja if they want to. What is the concern?
There are many concerns. The issue of safety, because that road is known for, in recent months, we've had cases of kidnappings, we've had cases of armed robbery, we've had cases of people being even assassinated along that road. So people are really worried. It takes ordinarily it should take about 2 hours to drive, or even less, to drive to Kaduna from Abuja. But in recent times, it's taking even more than 4 hours because there are potholes. It's not even a very smooth road apart from the other concerns. So people are saying, even local airlines, most times people have to wait for several hours. There are always flight delays in Nigeria. So if, for instance, you get delayed by 4 hours or 3 hours in Lagos and you're flying to Abuja to do government business, you go to Kaduna, you land and you have to spend about 3-4 hours. Yeah. That means you've already spent 8 hours trying to get into Abuja. Right. The day is gone.
It does sound like it's going to disrupt the economy for a little while. Fidelis Umbo, thank you very much for that.